despite having no ethnic links to Asia. Italian-American singer Gwen Stefani, 53, repeatedly asserts that she is Japanese in an interview with a surprised Asian writer, igniting the latest in a string of cultural appropriation disputes. Gwen Stefani has defended her Harajuku period once more despite having previously drawn criticism for allegedly appropriating Asian culture for her own benefit. The singer, 53, aroused eyebrows as she constantly insisted she was Japanese while talking about her now controversial Harajuku Lovers fragrance brand, which debuted in 2008, and frequent use of Japanese subculture throughout the years. The actress claimed to identify as part Asian despite having no ethnic ties to the nation as the daughter of an Italian-American father and an Irish-American mother. In an interview with Allure, Jessa Marie Calayor posed the question, considering its accolades, reaction, and everything in between, asking the singer what lessons she had learnt from building the Harajuku Lovers brand. The journalist asked her about the ideas behind the company, and she replied, "That was my Japanese influence. That was a culture that was so rich with tradition, yet so contemporary, so much attention to art, detail, and discipline, and it was intriguing to me." The mother of three also commented on how visiting Tokyo herself felt like coming home after hearing her father talk about his business trips to Japan while serving as a Yamaha marketing executive for years. Stefani gushed, "I exclaimed, 'My God, I'm Japanese and I didn't know it.'" Stefani said, "I am, you know," when the author, a Filipina, noticed that there was some uneasiness in the air between them. She continued by saying that her appreciation of Japanese culture is innocent. It doesn't feel right to the self-described big fan of Japan, according to her, when she is criticized for admiring something wonderful and sharing that. The Hollaback girl said, "I think it was a lovely time of creation, a time of the ping-pong battle between Harajuku culture and American society." Blake Shelton's wife then questioned, "Should be all right to be inspired by different cultures because if we're not permitted then that's dividing people, right?" Additionally, Stefani claimed that the Hispanic and Latinx populations in her California birthplace of Anaheim had an impact on her. "That was my identity," she said, citing the music, the girls' makeup styles, and the clothing they were wearing. "That's who I became because they were my people, right? Even though I'm Italian-American, Irish, or whatever mutt that I am." The interviewer acknowledged that she doesn't think Stefani intended these words to be harsh or malicious, but they did make her feel unsettled. During their conversation, the former The Voice judge made the claim that she was Japanese 3 times and once that she was a little bit of an Orange County girl, a little bit of a Japanese girl, and a little bit of an English girl, according to Calayor. Stefani discussed the criticism she suffered early in her career, when she was accused of cultural appropriation in relation to her 2004 solo album Love in 2021. During an interview with Paper Magazine, Angel said, "Music, baby." The Harajuku Girls, a group of Japanese-American backup dancers, were frequently with her at this period. In the conversation, Gwen pondered, "We wouldn't have as much beauty, you know, if we didn't purchase and sell and trade our cultures in. We gain from one another as we share knowledge and experience, and all these regulations are only further dividing us. I believe there weren't as many regulations when we were growing up. We simply had so much more flexibility because we were not required to follow a narrative that was being curated for us through social media." The former 3-time Grammy winner received criticism last year for copying black culture while sporting dreadlocks and the Jamaican flag's colors. She commonly wore a bindi, a headpiece worn by Hindu women, when she was a member of the rock group No Doubt in the 1980s and 1990s. She later claimed that she donned bindis and saris as part of a cultural exchange with her Indian-American bandmate Tony Cannell, according to Page 6. The performer acknowledged in 2019 that she gets a little defensive when people call her Harajuku period cultural appropriation. "You share your customs and take pride in your culture so that new things can be made," she told Billboard.